Hi everyone, welcome back to Spark Plugin's YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you some Squarespace inspo for churches. Squarespace is an amazing tool to use for churches because there's so many different events and things going on that you want to make sure you can display it all on there. The other cool thing is Squarespace allows you to collect donations online, making it very resourceful for church websites. Here's just a couple of Squarespace church websites that we're inspired by and we hope to inspire you. If you want to access the whole list, click the link in the caption and you can view them all yourself. So here's the blog post that I'm going to go through and show you guys some of the most beautiful Squarespace church websites so you can get a little bit inspired. The first one is St. John's Church, and I'm going to click on their website right over here, the same way that you can do it if you access the link. And I love how beautifully done this is. It's very eye-catching. The colors are beautiful. The hero image just displays the church very well. I like how they have this contact button at the top, making it very easy to find how to do that. And again, just a lot of good information. I like this little hover effect they have with the buttons, and everything is just really nicely done and simple, which is exactly what I love about websites like this, because a lot of times you get a lot of traffic and you don't want them to get confused. And in their header, they have everything that you might have a question about. The next one is Redemption Church, and this one is really nice and simple too, but in a more minimal way. I like how they did the hero image with the text on top. Again, really good information on the headers, and they have this nice pop-up that you could do with your Squarespace website too, where you can promote an event. And as you can see, you could click learn more here and it'll take you to another page on their website. And just scrolling through the website is just really nice and simple. I like this carousel image that they did here, which is very easy to implement with Squarespace. And a little pro tip, you can actually use Spark plugin to customize it a little bit more and make it a little bit more eye-catching if you're into that. And just an overall really good event website. Another one is Banner United Church, and this one is a nice and charming website and straight to the point. It is very simple. As you can see, we can't scroll anywhere, but if you click on it, it'll take you to different parts of their website, and then you can go to bookings, you can submit this over here, and then they have a regular header where you can click through the same pages, which is really nice and simple. And just because it's simple doesn't mean that it's not effective. This next one is yet another really good one, and I love the black and white. It's very simple and the typography just really stands out with this. And again, really good hero images. If you notice, something about all these websites is they use hero images to kind of grab your attention, which is exactly what we love. Again, really good imagery here and information. I love the different font sizes that they did here. It's just really eye-catching. And again, they have all the information in their header. And if we just click through it, it is keeping that simple, minimal vibe throughout the website. It's very consistent, which is exactly what you want to see. Another one is Gas Street Church. And I love this one because it's a little bit different. They open with a video, and I think this is something that a lot of people forget that they can do, especially for a church or event Squarespace website. It's another really good way to grab attention from your users. I personally would probably just sit here and watch this because it really grabs my attention. And then straight to the point over here, they have different blocks with information that you might need, their location, connection, calendar, and different events that they have. And I just really like this one. It's keeping that minimal vibe, but something that I want to point out that you can do with Spark plugin is you can add a hamburger menu or a mobile menu to your desktop without using any code, and you can do exactly this. And it's part of our Spark plugin customizations, and it makes it really easy and it looks so clean in my opinion if you don't want everything out on your header. And the last one I'll go through is this Hill City Church one, but if you want to view the rest, click the link in the caption and you can look through all of these, and you can even read through what we love about these websites so that if you're building an event or church website, you can get a little inspired and see what maybe your website needs or is missing. Okay, and as you could see, a really good hero image. They have these good call to action buttons right in the beginning to make sure that the users when they're going on their website, they can find that easily. And I love this accordion. I love a good accordion. Again, you can style your accordions with Spark plugin. We have so many different options that you can make it look unique and very customized and not DIY looking. And yet again, they included a video. It's not the hero, but it's later down, making it just a little bit more engaging and fun. I personally love this. And again, very engaging buttons, lots of nice animations. And I love this like scroll animation that they had here. And again, if you just look through their highlights, just really nicely done. They have this video here for the highlights. You could see exactly what this church is about. It is really nice. And I like how they even included this watch and listen tab, which if you are a church or an event and you do live streams, this is really nice to include in your website. A lot of times people have to go to YouTube and find it themselves, but it has its own tab or page on the Squarespace website, and you can actually include the video. And I just want to plug Spark plugin again because we have customizations to actually change this video play button. They don't have it. This is how the regular YouTube one is, but you can change it to whatever color you want, a different icon, change the size of it. You can even edit the video, how it sits over here, just to make it look a little bit more cohesive with your website. And there you have it. That is a few different Squarespace church websites that we're inspired by. If you found this video inspiring or helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified for more Squarespace tips and tricks. I'll see you next time.